And live from the rinks, it's the SCHSHL Developmental Ice Hockey Finals. Welcome everyone. Jack Ziskin with you on the Long Island Sports Network as the Longwood Lions take on Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls to see who will emerge as champions. An exciting matchup between these two squads. They've gone toe-to-toe 3 times this season. Every single time, the Bulls have come away with a victory. Back on October 21st, it was 9-5. Then on December 6th, it was 11-1. And then on February 5th, their final meeting of the regular season, 6-1 in favor of the Bulls. Longwood has not defeated them to this date, but there is no doubt that they have the talent to. As we take a look at our starting goaltenders for tonight's matchup. Ryan Ullman between the pipes for the Longwood Lions. On the other side, Sean Wogelmuth in between the pipes for the Bulls. One netminder for each squad as we get set here and we take a look at the leading scorers in this division. Matthew Benstock leads all players so far with 38 points this season, 27 goals, 11 assists. Right behind him, Nick Shepard, 25 goals, 11 assists. And Cesar Aravina with 26 and 7 assists, 33 points. Those are your top 3 scorers, but right behind them, you got Matt Ackerman with 22 goals, 28 points. You have Gavin McCormick with 23 points. You have Mason Nasta with 25 points. You have Luke Jarrett with 21 points. All 4 of whom play for Smithtown Hauppauge. And if you thought that's the end of it, well, Ryan Leicht, Joe Costa, they're also in the top 15. Vinny Solito, Jake Hayes in the top 20. But Longwood, they don't lack firepower either. Luke Lamacchia, Jeremy Maraska, 16th and 17th in points respectively, actually tied with Solito, all of whom have 16 points on the season. Just outside the top 25, Joe Renzo, Ryan Hickson, Cole Holmes. Nick Zano sitting at 31st, and a lot of talent on both squads. It's going to be a fun one here tonight, but we're going to take a quick break for the playing of our very own national anthem here at the rinks. And that was our very own national anthem here at the rinks. It's one and done here. This will be the final game for both squads. Longwood coming off a 5-3 win over the East Islip Chiefs. In that one, Nick Shepard scored twice. Preston Depp, Luke Lamacchia, and Cole Holmes all found the back of the net. The Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls coming off a 10-1 victory over the Sachem Braves. Luke Jarrett with the hat trick. Connor Krakow, the youngest of 3 Krakow brothers, currently playing for the Bulls, had 2. And a lot of firepower in that one. And right here, right now, going to be a big game. It's Charlie Christian and Connor Krakow, actually. Connor being the one playing here today. The oldest of those three being Charlie, coming away with a JV title. And the middle one, Christian Krakow, will be playing on the other side in the freshman semifinals. If you're looking for that game, it is live on the Long Island Sports Network as well. Smithtown Hauppauge wins the draw. We're underway. Hayes enters the zone, offsides, and we get our first stoppage. 14:49 remaining, just 11 seconds in. Face-off controlled by the Bulls. They enter the zone. Longwood looking to volley that one out, comes to the point. Bulls get it back, get to work on the cycle. Dangling beneath the goal line, sent towards the front. Escorted to safety by Cesar Aravina, wants Nick Shepard, who enters offsides, and we get a whistle here and another stoppage. 2 offsides to start this one out, 1 from each team. Bulls in white, blue, and red. Longwood in green and white. Bulls have possession off the draw, resetting in their own zone, but a turnover gives the Lions possession momentarily. Recovered by Ackerman, who handed it off to Hayes, who carries through center, cutting right to left. Shot from the outside is blocked, comes free. Another shot, turned aside. Lions looking for a clear, held in by Ackerman. Poked away. A turnover at the line of Renzo. He has numbers if he hurries, but a big poke check breaks that play up, courtesy of Mason Nasta. Sent out towards center. Jack Millard lost sight of it. Longwood chips it back in. LaMacchia on the chase. D to D. Comes back up the wall to Hayes. From Parker. Now entering the zone. A poke check. Sends it away from Jarrett. Bulls look to recover. Longwood regains control. Looking for his own exit. Play's broken up. Puck is sent towards the slot. Jarrett with it. Shot. And it's gloved by Ullman. First shot of the game for the Bulls. Face-off ends up being controlled by Longwood. They get the clear. They don't have possession. Neidhart chips it in. Bulls recover. Zone exit. Puck comes up that near side wall. Giovanni Cipriani has it. A turnover forced by Jarrett. Ends up curling in the corner, looking to the slot. And the shot goes wide. Comes back towards the front. Another look for the Bulls. Another stop for Ullman. Comes out to the point for Parker. His shot is blocked. Second attempt makes its way all the way through. Goes off a skate in the slot. This time John Ferraro's of the Bulls. So a friendly fire block. Puck comes up but not out of the zone. Mills with it, ahead. Jarrett pulls up, fires, but off angle. Turned aside once again by Ullman. Another attempt, another stop. And it's poked free in the slot. The Bulls with the first 4 shots of this game. Lions looking for a clear. Bulls forcing a turnover at the line. That time it was Parker, who gets it back off a pass, low to high. Tied up in the slot, curling, spinning. And it's blocked in part by Aravina, who comes away with it in the corner. Zone exit, Aravina to Depp, who moves it ahead for Neidhart, who chips it into the corner. Parker leaves it for Prizgen. Turnover forced along the wall by Cipriani against Mills. Lions chipped back into the zone. Maraska on the chase. Bulls looking for a clear now. Comes up the wall. Cipriani trying to hold it in. Puck ends up back beneath the goal line. Prizgent looking for a clear. Banking it off the boards. A turnover. Aravina dumps it back in, and we get a whistle here for offsides. Maraska in the dot for Longwood. But it's won back by the Bulls. Gavin McCormick, who gets it back, carries it through neutral, dumps it into the zone. Costa on the chase. Sent towards the front again, off the stick of Allman. Both teams battling for possession. Nasta holds in at the line off a clearing attempt. Then Maraska with another attempt to exit the zone. Bulls have the Lions hemmed in, but Nick Shepard pitching that one down the ice. It'll go all the way down for icing, and we'll get a whistle here. 10:14 remaining. Longwood still looking for their first shot of the game. Face-off comes to the left of Allman. One back by the Bulls, who move it D to D. A shot from the point is blocked. Ends up in the corner where Hickson sends it up the wall. Fired back in from the point. It goes wide. Bulls now look to reset. Nasta holding it in. Light looking for it. Longwood comes away with it. Sent towards Nasta, who spins away from pressure, dumps it back in. Bulls get back to work on the chase. Both teams sparring for it along the half wall. Comes to Nasta. Tried to go D to D for Krakow. Takes a slap shot. That goes off the end boards. Bulls still looking for it. Ends up beneath the goal line. Lions looking for a clear again. Comes back to Krakow. Spinning D to D. Nasta. Shot. Save. Allman. 6 shots for the Bulls so far. They have controlled the tempo of this game. It's 0-0. 9:15 remaining in this period. Face-off once again to the left of Allman. Benstock in the dot versus LaMacchia. The Bulls have possession. It's held in at the point by Parker. Dumped it into the zone. Aravina looking to throw that one out. Bulls initially prevent the clear. Comes out second effort from LaMacchia. Parker off the wall. Broken up. Ackerman looking for it. Lorenzo poking at it, but recovered by the Bulls. Off the wall, Parker moves it on ahead. Jack Ullard with it, has an older brother on Smithtown Hauppauge's JV Blue squad. One of 2 teams they fielded, JV Red being the one that came away with the title. Benstock receives a pass. Outletting it, gets tied up with Jack Ullard, but chips it in. Will chase against Cipriani. Lifting the stick. Comes away with it. Sets up shop in Gretzky's office. Under pressure. And now tied up beneath the goal line. Both teams going at it. It's eventually poked free, and Lorenzo looking for an outlet pass. Finds Ventura. It's poked away in neutral by Ackerman. LaMacchia pushed it forward. Ackerman backhanded it out of the zone, and Cipriani fires it back in off of LaMacchia, I believe. And no icing on the play. Hayes looks to recollect. Dragging it through neutral. Picking up speed to the outside, cutting back in a shot that sails over the net. A good look, but Aravina taking away just enough of the angle to force that one to go wide. Bulls looking to reset. Another turnover. That one sent into the netting by Cipriani with 7:34 remaining. This game is scoreless. The Bulls have 6 shots on goal. Longwood has 0. Face off. Ended up being controlled by Longwood. They push up ice. Hickson with it. Tries to make an escape turn. Turnover is forced. He was surrounded by a sea of white sweaters. Ferraro now dancing in. Tavy with a big stop there. Puck comes out of the zone. Slips by a defender, so icing is waved off. Prizgent will collect in his own zone beneath the goal line. Smith forechecking. Outlet pass is broken up. Jarrett racing after it. And after it's sent back into the zone, swept away. Now the Bulls enter. Ferraro had it, but lost it. Prizgent now resets. Moving it into the zone for Jarrett. Escape turn. Finds Mills. Towards the front. No shot on goal. Longwood breaking up the play. Now exiting the zone. Neidhart with it. Dumps it in. Chased by Connor Krakow. Looking to lead. I believe that time it was Mills. Ends up going all the way down, even icing. An offensive zone draw for Longwood. A chance to finally test Wogelmuth. Deadlocked at 0. The last time these two teams faced, it was Smithtown Hauppauge that came away with the victory. As we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, as the Bulls win the draw forward, Costa has it taken away at his own blue line. Lions have to reset, and Shepard looks to re-enter the zone. Ended up driving towards the slot. Play was broken up. Lions still on the forecheck. It's Maraska. But Longwood unable to maintain possession. Picking up speed now. It's Ackerman. Carrying left towards center. Tries to drag through Aravina, who breaks up the play. Ackerman sends it towards the front. Skips across the slot. Now comes to the line. Carried by Costa. A turnover, putting it off the skate of Zano and out of the zone. And these two teams last faced in the regular season. It was a 6-1 victory for the Bulls, but now a turnover forced by Longwood. Maraska still pressing, but the puck comes out of the zone towards neutral. Neither team able to settle it. Comes back to Ackerman, who nearly lost the handle. Aravina with the takeaway. Brings it back into the zone. Costa rescues it. The Bulls force a turnover, chips it in. Will pressure. A Longwood program that gets stronger the further you go down the ranks. Their varsity squad went defeated. Just an overtime loss, 1 point to their name. Their JV squad made it as the 7th seed. As a shot from the point is deflected. A key block there for the Lions. Aravina looking for the clear. Shepard chips it out. Icing is waved off as it rolls past the defender. Shepard picking up speed now. And he tries to win the race. Managed to beat Nasta, but good support there from Costa. Longwood holding it in after the Bulls reset the weak side. But now it comes back to Nasta, who looks up, backhands it ahead. Pass intended for Salido broken up. His older brother Timmy won a title with the Bulls varsity squad. The Bulls JV squad repeated the same feat, and now it's the developmental team looking to help Smithtown Hauppauge complete the sweep this season. Battle in the corner. Bulls emerge with possession. Carried across the slot by Salido. Looking for an outlet. It's broken up. Longwood throws it back into the zone after catching. Couldn't get the clear initially. Then another giveaway in the neutral zone. He's back out. Vinny Salido has to wait to enter. Maintains possession under pressure and chips it in. A good play by the Bulls forward. Picked up by Tavy. Saw action in 2 JV games this year as a call-up. Was ineligible to play in the playoffs because of the fact that once you play a 3rd game at the freshman, JV level, what have you, if you're moving up those ranks, once you play that 3rd game, you're done. can't go back down, so they opted to keep him here for this playoff run. Longwood had a chance in neutral. Bulls recovered. Salito enters. Dancing towards center. Shot. And we get a whistle here. Bulls looked like they were celebrating momentarily. The face-off will come to the right wing dot. There is no goal on the play. 3 minutes remain in the frame. And a nice move by Salito. It ends up with Allman, and we get a whistle here. Allman seems to have lost it, but it didn't enter the net, so we play on. It's still 0-0. Shot from the point. They score! The Bulls strike first. A shot from the point by Sean Prizgent right off the draw. A big face-off victory. And a quick wrist shot under pressure. And it sails into the top right corner to the left of Allman. It's a 1-0 game. The Bulls have taken their first lead. 2:55 remaining. The Bulls' 7th shot. Longwood still has been unable to test Wogelmuth. Looking to change that. Smith entered the zone. Neidhart couldn't hold it. Aravina chips it back into late offsides. Prizgent recovering. Good puck retrieval. And a big hit at the line as the Bulls unable to maintain possession after clearing the zone. It went all the way down. Icing was waved off. And now the Bulls forcing a turnover beneath the goal line, looking for it. But not in time. Cipriani forcing a turnover. Comes out to the point for Parker, whose shot goes wide. Was lost in the skates of Ben Stock. Bulls still looking to maintain possession. Hayes sends it around the wall. Prizgent against Depp. Chipped it in. Longwood trying to recover it. Aravina poking it up. Carried back in on the toe drag by Hayes, but another poke check at the line. A whistle here and a penalty. It will go against the Bulls. It will give Longwood the first power play of this developmental finals. Power play for the Lions. They win the draw forward, pushing it towards the net. They get their first shot of the game. It was turned aside by Wogelmuth, and a clear from the slot all the way down by Mason Nasta. Jarrett now pressing in the corner, battling with Cesar Aravina. Longwood defender pokes it free, comes to Cipriani now. Got it from depth, who soccered it ahead. Attempted zone entry broken up. A big play by Nasta at his own blue line. Another turnover forced by the Bulls. A chance here in neutral. But another stop from Aravina. Once again, correction, that's Smith this time. And Longwood chips into zone. They get an offensive zone draw. And with 1:13 remaining on this power play. 1:09 in the period. If Longwood does not score in this period, well, they will go back to the power play for just 4 seconds in the second stanza. That last goal scored by Sean Prizgent, assisted by Vinny Salito, incorrectly credited to Prizgent, or incorrectly credited to Salito on the score sheet. A shot from the point, it ricochets free, it's loose in the slot, it's poked out, and now a zone exit for the Bulls. They carry it up ice. Entering the zone, a shot sails over the head of Allman, loose on the back door, escorted to safety by Taby. Throws it up the wall, it's a turnover. Krakow's shot, scores! A shorthanded goal! Connor Krakow makes it 2-0 with just 30 seconds left in the period. Getting to work on the forecheck. Taby under pressure, trying to throw that one up the wall. Was unable to do so. It comes out to Krakow. The second shot from the point that the Bulls have had. The second one that has made it on net. Found the back of it. And 2 goals on 8 shots for Smithtown Hauppauge. They were shorthanded there, but they were able to generate pressure once entering the Longwood zone. Off the draw, the Lions push forward. Ackerman taken down by Shepard, and that will bring an end to this Longwood power play. There were 27 seconds remaining. They will now return to even strength 4-on-4. Shepard heads to the box. Face-off comes all the way down. 2 minutes on the board. That initial penalty that went against JK's for tripping. Now Nick Shepard called for tripping. 19 seconds remaining in the period. 19.2. We're splitting hairs. It's a 2-0 game. Smithtown Hauppauge has found the back of the net twice. Play is returned to 4-on-4. No icing allowed for either squad, but as Cipriani throws down the zone, looking to reset, it's Ackerman's. Aravina forechecking, pokes it free. Under 10 seconds remaining. Beneath the goal line, both teams battling for it. Cleared up and out, it comes around the wall. That'll do it for this first frame. After 15 minutes, the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls have themselves a 2-goal lead. Connor Krakow scoring the shorthanded goal to extend the lead to 2-0. That came with just 30 seconds remaining in the period. Gavin McCormick picking up the assist after creating an opportunity, carrying it through neutral, and Bulls were able to get to work on the forecheck. But before that, Vinny Solito winning the faceoff back to Sean Prisgent, who fired the shot from the point. Love side high to beat Allman and make it a 1-0 game. That came with 2:55 remaining in the period. 2 goals for the Bulls in the span of 2 minutes and 25 seconds, the latter of which was a shorthanded goal. Once again, Sean Prisgent from Vinny Solito, 2:55 remaining, 30 seconds remaining. Connor Krakow from Gavin McCormick. 60 from 26, and 68 from 74, respectively. Bulls in white, blue, and red. Longwood in green and gold. With white, of course, and just 8 seconds remaining at 4-on-4. After which we will see an abbreviated Bulls power play, a chance for them to take a 3-0 lead. LaMacchia versus Solito. The Bulls win it back. Catching ahead for Solito. The outside shot turned aside from Allman. We get a big save here. 1:31 remaining on the power play. 14:49 remaining in the period. The Bulls' 9th shot of the game. Again, not an official tally. We're tracking it up here. The SCHSHL does not track shots because, well, sometimes people disagreed with the shot counts and they complained to the SCHSHL. So now I get to do it from up here and we don't have an official shot count. Ackerman for Parker, give and go, ahead, an errant pass. It goes all the way down. We get a stoppage here with 14:34 remaining. The moral of that little story is you can complain about something, think maybe it can be better, as some people did with the SCHSHL shot counts, but we're all better off with something that's a little bit off than nothing at all. Face-off is won back by the Lions. A shot from the point is gloved. A big short-handed chance there. Wogelmuth, my apologies, comes up clutch that time. The second shot of the game for Longwood. And it seems like playing short-handed agrees with both these squads. Solito winning it forward, carrying it ahead. Dished it to Light, who lost it at his feet, recovered. Shot, scores! Parker fires a shot off a zone entry. It's redirected in. The Bulls have themselves a power play goal. It's now 3-0. And getting tied up in neutral Carried into the zone by Parker after Lamakia can't settle it. And we get a shot that's redirected off the stick of a defender into the back of the net, and with 14-18 remaining, the Bulls have taken a commanding 3-0 lead. 3 goals on 10 shots. Looking for more. Salito's shot turned aside from point-blank range. Fished out of there before Allman could cover. Aravina battling with Licht. Comes away with it, carrying towards center. Picks up speed, fires a shot off the bar and out of play. A beautiful opportunity for the Longwood defenseman. 13:40 now remaining. A good zone entry. Good job by Aravina pushing this one up ice, cutting across center. And Longwood does a great job spacing out. And Aravina takes advantage of all that open ice. Gets himself a grade A scoring chance. From the point, Taby's shot redirected. Looks like that grazed the glove of Wogelmuth. Another shot from the point. This one redirected. Comes towards the front rolling. And it's covered by the trapper of Wogelmuth. 13:28 now remaining. It's a 3-0 game in favor of the Bulls. Lions pressing after giving up 3 straight between the end of the first period and the start of the second. Krakow sending it around the wall off the draw. Zano battling for it. Both teams sparring for possession. And it's sent back into the corner where it's recovered by Prizgent, who sends it all the way around the wall. Taby flips it back in. Krakow can't settle it. Depp can't either. Yanked free by Krakow. Smith tried to throw it back in the zone, went right back to the defense. Hayes enters, fires a shot that goes glancing off the glass. Longwood on the defensive. Depp off the wall. First attempt was stopped. He kicked it forward. Krakow forcing a turnover, sending it right back up. Jack Hulard can't enter the zone. Comes back out to Prizgent. Ahead for Hayes. Ends up with Hickson. The Longwood defender sends it out of the zone. Zano tied up against Jack Hulard. Sends it ahead for Depp. Ends up on net, paddled aside. Bulls looking for a clear. Taby forces a turnover. Shot turned aside. Another stop for Wogelmuth. Has been tested here in the second period after facing just 1 shot in the first. Lions have 4 in the second. A chance in transition as Hayes slipped behind the defense, received the lead pass, fired a shot that was turned aside. And Bulls get a beautiful chance there. But Lions now recovering, resetting. Both teams volleying it back and forth along the half wall. Long change for both squads this period, looking to take advantage of that. Shepard, whose shot is blocked, ends up rolling to Wogelmuth, who covers it. Face-off, one back by the Bulls. They send it across the slot, nearly goes off Wogelmuth's skate and in. And Bulls still looking to push forward. Ackerman ahead, a shot partially deflected by Aravina. Bulls recover, another chance, goes off the back wall, can't stuff it home from the back door. A beautiful chance, but unable to capitalize. Lions looking for his own exit, they get it. It was Luke Jarrett on the back door who had a chance to make it a 4-score game. Home is sending it towards the front. Poked back into the corner by Ackerman. A big hit along the wall. No arms go up, we play on. Ackerman ahead with Jarrett. Back door, no! Allman with a stick save. Shepard exited the zone, fired back in. Lions trying to force it up those strong side walls to receive white sweaters, and they haven't had any success with it. And here we go again, another turnover by the Lions in the neutral zone. Jarrett chips it back in. Aravina will chase. Allman paddling it to him, but under pressure. Mills forcing a turnover. Jarrett setting up shop. Sends it to the front. Turned aside the first time, the second, the third, they score. The Bulls jump out to a 4-0 lead. John Ferraro finding the back of the net. It's 4-0 Bulls. And just a good job there, carrying it around the net, getting to work on the back door. And it's a 4-score game. 10:01 remaining in the period. The draw is won forward by Luke Lamacchia, who muscles his way through, tied up. Bulls regain control. Schwarby got it out of the zone. Takeaway in neutral. Lamacchia dumps it in, comes all the way around for Ventura. Bulls regain possession, moving it up ice. Re-entering Longwood territory. Sent towards the net, was turned aside by Allman. Steered into that right wing corner. Now a chance. Arenzo entering, firing, turned aside. It's kicked out in the slot. Another shot, another save. What a play. Sean Wogelmuth. And when Longwood seems to be finding their footing, he shuts the door yet again. A beautiful chance for Arenzo in transition. Beating the defender to the outside, that's Prizgent. Fires that first shot, it's kicked out in the slot. We get a second chance there from Ventura, but a good job by Wogelmuth, moving quickly laterally, taking away the angle, and getting a cover. Off the draw, the Bulls push forward. They can't enter the zone on sides. Arenzo with speed, wheeling up ice. Tries to dangle, it's poked away by Prizgent Jr. Bulls chip it into the Lions zone. Tavy backhands it around the wall. Parker with the takeaway. Towards the slot, a spinning shot. It goes just wide. Warby recovered it. Tried to move it towards the point, but was unable to do so. Now resetting Parker. Pass off the stick of Dwarby. Ends up with Costa, who enters. Muscling his way past Arenzo. Tavy broke up a feed intended for the slot. Now a chance for Ventura on a breakaway. Comes in, fires, save, rebound. Lamacchia, no! Another big stop for Wogelmuth. Bulls take away a rebound opportunity. Costa carrying right to left. Pulls up on the right side of the red line, chips it in, goes for a change. Arenzo with possession beneath his own goal line, unable to find a handle. Shepard supporting. And a turnover forced by the Bulls, carried towards the slot, comes all the way across. Dwarby backhands it towards the front. Deflected, comes down to the zone, where Krakow fires it back in, goes off Tavy, and into the corner. Lions looking to press in transition. Ventura ahead for Arenzo. Taken off the puck by Nasta. Both teams battling for it. Bulls carrying it back into their own zone, so no more offsides. And it's sent up the wall. Comes all the way back down into Lions territory. Hickson had it, lost it, a turnover. Forced by the Bulls. It was sent off the back of the net and covered by Allman. That last goal from the Bulls coming with 10:01 remaining in the second period. John Ferraro from Luke Jarrett, 95 from 49 respectively. Face off, tied up. Bulls sending it across the slot, off the half wall, pinching in, pressuring. It was Nasta. A shot, they score. It's getting late early for Longwood this time. And you see here, holding that in the zone, Nasta pressuring. He forces that one free. It comes to Leicht, who takes his time, pulls up, fires a shot that ricochets off Allman into the back of the net. It's 5-0. And now it looks like they have waved it off. The face-off has come out. It comes back to 4-0. We'll try and clarify the reasoning behind that when we get a chance. Was unable to see an arm up from the official, but it's 4-0. Lions heading the other way. No foe ahead. On net. Paddled out for Krakow. Off the wall. Rolling down to the goal line. Icing waved off. Both teams battling for it. Hand pass is the call. We get another whistle. This time with 6:24. Why they call it first one? See arm up? Off the draw, Bulls re-enter. Tied up near the dot, comes out to the point. Krakow's shot, redirected, turned aside. It's free, loose, and a save by Allman. Cipriani to the box. 6:08 remaining. Too many players on the ice for Longwood. They have 5. Bulls skaters gesturing. There's a penalty, and Shepard pointing to Taby. It ends up being Holmes who's sent off. Taby has to stay. Face off. One back by Longwood. Taby around the wall. Can't be held at the point, collected just outside the zone by Ackerman. Cutting left to right, back towards center, lost the handle under pressure from Shepard, who now backhands it up and not out of the zone. Bulls recovering, Ackerman chipping it in past Hickson, comes to Taby, throws it right back up the wall. Maraska gets a stick on it, it pops out towards the slot. Hayes won't get a shot off. Hickson stands him up in the slot. Taby sends it glancing off the glass, rolls all the way down into the Bulls zone, where once again Ackerman will recover. Cross ice feed behind Jack Ullard, comes back to Taby. Another clear for the Lions defender. The call on the ice against Cipriani was for roughing. Ackerman now with possession, entering the zone. Offsides is the call. Hayes has to check. Jack Ullard well off initially. Lions now sending it all the way down the ice, taking advantage of that extra time. 4:55 remaining in the period, 47 seconds left on the Bulls' power play. Unlike their first one, Smithtown Hauppauge has been unable to create consistent pressure. They haven't been able to enter the zone. A good job by the Lions, forcing turnovers. But now here's a chance. Benstock, shot, save, Hickson. 13 shots in the period for the Bulls, 7 for the Lions. Face-off is won. Blown tire in the corner. Lions try and send it out of the zone. Connor Krakow holds it in. Shot redirected. It was blocked. Went off Aravina, who grounded into the corner. Lions looking for a clear. Initially broken up by Krakow. Now comes out of the zone, where Prisgent Jr. sends it up the wall towards Mills. A turnover. as it ends up behind him. Lamacchia can't enter after a poke check from Prizgent at the line. Penalty has expired. Bulls on the attack still, but play is returned to 5-on-5. Cleared out towards center. Krakow gets a piece of it, sends it back into the zone. Bulls have checked up. Now that Jarrett crosses the line. Aravina lost it. Ends up firing it off the walls. Goes past Krakow. Call on the ice. Will be no icing waved off. Prizgent winning the battle for the puck. Still under pressure. Steering it into the corner. Now cutting towards center. Leads Mills. Crossing the red line into the zone. Aravina stands him up. Lions recovering it. Renzo carrying it behind his own goal. Chips it up but not out of the zone. Krakow holding it in, sending it towards the slot. Wanted Jarrett. Aravina batted that one down. Lions defender tries to send it out of the zone, and Jarrett bats it down. It still rolls into neutral for the Bulls reset. President Jr. to Krakow, who flips it in. Hickson settles the rolling puck. Lost the handle. Another chance for the Bulls. Fanning on it, though. Comes out in the slot on a second attempt. And now Luke Lamacchia has an older brother who played for Longwood's inaugural varsity squad. Luke fires a shot that went wide. Turnover is forced. Aravina trying to recover it. Lamacchia battling for it. Both teams unable to settle it. Comes to Aravina. Carried out of the zone. Sparring for it with Mills. Goes back up the wall towards center. Ferraro ahead for Jarrett. Wrestling with Hickson. Puck comes to the half wall. Lamacchia lost it. Poked out of the zone, however, by Ventura. Arenzo breezes into the zone. Tried to throw on the brakes there. Lost the puck. Ends up poking it away from Krakow. Prizgent under pressure. Arenzo recovering after Ventura got to work on the forecheck. Aravina's shot from the point. It's gloved. 1:45 remaining. The Lions have been pressing. However, Oglemuff has stood his ground. And so this game remains 4-0. Off the draw, Ackerman with possession. Lost it trying to exit the zone. Bulls forced to reset. Warby with it. A collision is... That was Cipriani who fired it back in, so Nasta will recover. 1:21 remaining in the period. Bulls in their own zone. Longwood on the forecheck. Ackerman, give and go with Nasta. He'll push up ice. Slips by the first defender, Cipriani, forcing a turnover. Ackerman recovers. And now, under 1 minute remaining in the period, another chance for the Bulls defender. To the outside, looking, firing, and it's turned aside by Hicks. It looks like he misfired on that one, and with 50.8 seconds remaining, face-off will come to the right of Ullman. The draw is one back. Nasta across D-to-D shot. Turned aside by Ullman. Trying to steer it away from the front of the net. Lions are able to send it beneath the goal line, but Neidhart's clearing attempt held in on the backhand by Nasta. Excuse me. Beneath the goal line, Bulls send it towards the slot. No one home on the doorstep. Aravina fires it in on net. Wogelmuth blockers that one into the corner. Resetting. D-to-D up the wall. Clearing attempt initially broken up by Aravina, but Ackerman breaks free. Enters. 8 seconds remaining. Pass towards the slot, broken up. Cleared out of the zone If that was Cipriani that time, and as Nasta has it, period will expire. Shepherd pressures. After 2 periods, the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls lead the Longwood Lions 4-0. And their organization is just 15 minutes away from claiming their third of potentially 4 titles this season. They've won the varsity division. They've won the junior varsity division. Now they have a chance to win the developmental division. We're going to go back, take a look at the goal that was waved off. At least if we can find it. Instead, we'll just take another look at that Ventura breakaway. Shot was turned aside by Wogelmuth. Face off at center. It's won back by the Lions. They trail by 4. A near turnover by Hickson. Could have made it 5. Nofo recovers. Holmes enters. Tries to slide it ahead for Shepherd. Bulls recovering in the corner. Good puck retrieval by Parker. But it's held in at the line by Hickson. Prizgent Jr. has to reset. Spins away from pressure. One-handing it up ice. Brings a backhand, forehand, walks in, a shot, goes wide. Sails around the wall, comes out of the zone. Shepherd can't get to it. Parker does. And the Bulls once again reset. Shots were 15-9 in favor of the Bulls in the second period. They have 23 in this game to the Lions 10. Bulls regrouping. Hayes up the near side wall, cuts towards center, enters after dangling, fires it just wide. It caroms off the wall. Shepherd backhands that one up. It's gloved down by Prizgent Jr. Bulls reset. Flip back into the zone. Lions looking to send it up the wall. The play is broken up. Now, they get out of zone. No foes. Wanted a Renzo that time, couldn't connect. Ends up dumping it back into the zone. 13:20 remaining in the third period. Bulls lead 4-0. No shots. Icing waved off. Lions recovered it. Looking up ice, Ventura for Shepherd. Ahead, one hand's taken down. A penalty on the play, and the Lions will head to the power play as soon as they touch up. The call on the ice is for tripping. And we're going to take another look at that with 12:59 remaining. And we didn't actually catch the beginning of that where Shepherd entered the zone, does a nice job keeping 1 foot on the line. It ends up with Connor Kreck out to the box and Longwood to the power play. Face-off is won back by Longwood. Shot from Cipriani, blocked by the stick of Ackerman. A turnover at the line, another shorthanded chance. Aravina racing back, and a backhand shot goes just wide of Allman's net. Second power play of the game for Longwood. They were unable to capitalize on their first before taking a penalty. But now Renzo in transition. Ackerman carries into his own zone, so no offsides. Sends it up the wall. Cipriani recovers. Trying to bank that one back up the strong side wall. Ends up being a turnover. Ackerman carrying it back into his own zone. Pressured by Ventura. who forces a turnover. Bulls recover it, backhanded out of the zone yet again. Aravina now looking to reset again. Longwood has been unable to generate consistent offense, and as another zone entry initially broken up, another penalty heading against the Bulls. We'll reset the clock. 11:56 remaining. Clock on our screen got frozen. It's been corrected now. Another 2 minutes heading on the board. This time, it winds up being number 49, that's Luke Jarrett. Call on the ice is for roughing. It's a 5-on-3 for Longwood, a chance for them to finally find the back of the net. One back to Aravina, across. Off the half wall, Arenzo racing in, puts it off the stanchion, correction, looks like he just sent it off the wall in the corner. The Bulls get it clear right by the Zamboni door, and that can lead to some awkward bounces. A shot from Aravina, and the flourish, flashing the glove that time, it was Wogelmuth. Another stop for the Bulls netminder. Lions unable to execute a line change that time. Face off, one back. Moving it D to D, it skips the stick of Lamacchio, has to recover it. Sends it back into the zone for Shepard. Over to Maraska, curling in the slot, firing a shot, it's gloved again. Another stop for Wogelmuth. Longwood second of the period. And my apologies, I have been in one rink or another for the past week. My voice is at its end. We're gonna make it through this game though. Maraska carrying it beneath the goal line, off the draw. Poked away by Prizgent, and now a shot from the half wall. Shepard spins, blocked again, went off the skate of Homus. Bulls defender recovering it. Looking to fire it off the wall. It's deflected, comes out in the slot. The Bulls get the clear. It goes all the way down off the stick of McCormick. The first penalty has expired. The Bulls now have 4 defenders on the ice. Longwood has 1 power play remaining, 1-man advantage. But a turnover, the red line. Costa had it. Homus to Shepard, shot. Ends up careening wide of the goal. The Bulls lead by 4. They're on the kill. 10:28 remaining in the period. A pass to Costa, who sends it off the wall past Lamacchia. Aravina has to race after it. And 20 seconds now remaining on the Lions' power play. Carrying it up ice. Costa pressuring Aravina, who dumps it in. Goes caromming off the end boards. Bulls looking for a clear. It's deflected, went off Maraska the first time. Second time, it's cleared out by Nasta. That will do it for Longwood's power play. And a chance to turn the tide of this game slips away from them. Deflected up, but not out of play. Warby spinning, dumps into his own. Bulls delayed off sides. It's blown dead as it went off the skate of McCormick. .39 remaining. Face-off is won back by McCormick. Perhaps winning it back too far. Nasta gets it from Wogelmuth. Beneath his own goal line, Bulls looking for a clear. Smith forced a turnover, but trying to keep it in the zone, gives it away. Both teams were looking for it in neutral. Bulls came away with Acosta backhanding it towards the net. Battle along the boards, beneath the goal line, to the right of Ullman. Smithtown Hauppauge comes away with it. Curling towards the slot, drop pass, Nasta, shot. Well over the net. Costa does a nice job creating space after rolling off the wall. Depp recovers. Hands it off, comes out of the zone. After slipping by NASA, a chance for Neidhart, who has it poked away at the line. A big stop for Krakow. And the clock continues to wind down. Krakow dumps in, deflects off a stick. That time it was Depp. Hickson looking for a clear, it's held in. Pulling up a shot from the outside is deflected. Longwood's done a good job keeping the Bulls to the outside here, but they're hemmed in their own zone, and as Tavy sends it around the wall, Krakow keeps it in. Lions get a clear, they don't have possession, so Nasta will regroup in neutral. Faked past one defender, carried it in. By Tavy, backdoor shot goes wide of Allman's cage as he was just stepping across. Battle on the wall. Bulls fish it out. Courtesy of Nasta. Ends up being wedged free beneath the goal line. Tavy sends it back into that corner, but it rolls off the wall. Favorable bounce for Longwood. Depp chips it in. Ackerman recovers, fans on it. Depp has it, but Nasta supports, wrestling it away. Off the wall again. Costa ahead, wanted Warby. Ends up being dumped into the zone by Ackerman. It's fired up, rolls off the stick of Parker, who now re-enters. 7 minutes remaining in the third period. Bulls lead by 4, no goals in this period. Licht sent it towards center point. Play is broken up. Aravina steps over his man. Bulls enter off sides. There was no arm up in the air. Play would have continued if not for them going off sides. It was Katchen who was sent down to the ice by Aravina. It was 6:39 remaining. Time running out for the Lions to make a comeback. Bulls content just to keep them to the outside. Draws one back by Salito. Katchen got it along the wall. Turnover was forced. Cipriani enters. Shot towards the net, kicked out. And Salito collects the rebound. Looking for a give and go. Ends up with Katchen sending it towards Ackerman, cross ice. Dances in, poked away. Licht batting at it. Aravina with it. Arenzo supports, comes out towards the point. Ackerman curling towards center. Pulls up, drags, walks in, lost it. A crucial poke check there, but Salito holds it in. Slap shot. Goes into the corner. Held in. Towards the front again, a chance. All alone, it's just a little backhand shot from Salito. Couldn't corral it in time. Bulls force an offensive zone draw. Shots are 16-12 in favor of the Bulls. Lions possess it off the draw. Moving it up the wall. Maraska carries towards center. Enters on the backhand. We get a whistle for offsides. 5:34 remaining and a costly offsides for the Lions. Maraska had wheels. Could have breezed into the zone, set up shop along the half wall, gotten to work on the cycle. Instead, Shepard in the dot against Benstock. Just outside the zone, Lions win it forward, unable to secure possession initially. Chipped into the zone off the back wall. Holmes towards the slot. And a big stop there from Prisgent. Now it comes out of the zone. Jack Ullard chips it in. Benstock on the chase, working it beneath the goal line. Maraska looked for a clear. ended up going off of Hayes, and Lions still can't get out of the zone. Another keep by the Bulls at the line. 5 minutes remaining. That one ricocheted off of Holmes. Tavy going back up that strong side wall from Maraska. Ahead for Holmes, but ends up with Hayes, who lost it at the line. Jack Ullard. Hayes looking for it, but Shepard gets it back. Cleared out of the zone by Krakow. Lions recover. Off Shepard and in. But it comes right back out. Ben Stock ahead. Hayes off the back of the net. Ben Stock and Hayes getting to work on the cycle. Another shot off the back of the net again. Doesn't count as an official shot when it goes off the back of the net, off the bar, of course. As Prizgent keeps it in. Not a lot of shots this period. 3 for Longwood, just 1 for the Bulls. They've been content keeping the Lions to the outside. Shots are 24-13 in favor of the Bulls. Actually ended up sending you the second. Ended up sharing the second period shots that time. Ben Stock dancing in, shot, save, rebound. It's covered by Allman. A crucial stop there, and Bulls add their 25th shot of the game. Brawl was one back. Nasta D to D. From the point, they score. A shot from the point. And the Bulls celebrate their 5th goal. D to D right off the draw. Ackerman settling it, firing a shot. That goes off of Allman and in, if I'm not mistaken. It's now a 5-0 game, and as the face-off at center ends up being tied up. Ventura eventually yanking it free. Enters the zone. It's a 5-0 game. Bulls looking to hold on, secure the 3rd title for this organization in 2024. Comes out towards the slot. Ferraro had blown tire at the line. A chance for the Bulls. Jarrett curling away from pressure. But it's jab free now, a chance for Longwood. Nasta racing back, Arenzo with speed, partial breakaway, taken away, a shot kicked out by Wogelmuth. Unable to corral the rebound was Longwood. Mills ahead. Bit of a miscommunication with Ackerman, but Ferraro recovers. Ackerman shoots off the end boards. Back towards the slot, another shot. Stopped by Allman, who was unable to get a cover. Held in at the point. Ackerman seemingly everywhere, all at once. And beneath the goal line, Jarrett dancing away from pressure. Towards the front, nearly goes off the feet of Allman and in. Lions looking for a clear, they get it, 2-on-1 development. But they lose the puck in neutral, just mishandling it that time, and now the Bulls, Ferraro resetting. 1:53 remaining, the Bulls title all but secure. They will be the champions. They are already. A turnover at the line, Lamacchia re-enters. Fires a shot that goes wide of Wogelmuth's cage, and 1:30 remaining. Again, champions in all but name only. They've secured their victory. They have a 5-goal lead, but as they enter offsides, they'll have to wait a little longer to celebrate. 1:24 remaining now in the game. The end of the developmental season quickly approaching. A tremendous accomplishment for the Bulls and for Longwood, a Lions program on the rise. And before long, they'll be going toe-to-toe with everybody. It's just a matter of time. Warby sending it into the corner. Lions recovering. Cost on the forecheck. Knocked it free. or at least intended to, was sent up the wall. Parker blows a tire. A chance now for Tavy to enter. Depp has it, lost it. 56 seconds remaining. Fired around the wall, comes towards Jawarby. Out of the zone, Costa racing after it. Bulls forward, resets. Re-entering now. A shot that sails over the net from McCormick. 35 seconds now remain. Lions still pressing a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Bulls getting back on the back check as that shot is partially blocked by Prizgent, who collects it beneath the wall, sends it up but not out of the zone. A shot from Hickson that flutters as he couldn't get all of it. Loose in the slot. It's steered into the corner. Lions will press until time expires, trying to find just one goal. But as we get a whistle here, we'll get a penalty against Parker. 9.4 seconds. Parker to the box. One last chance. In all likelihood, one last draw. Longwood's last opportunity to score in the finals. They now look like we have a timeout on the ice. The Bulls thought they had their fifth earlier in the game. It was waved off. Now we get a penalty here with under 10 seconds remaining in the period. A timeout on the ice. 3 consecutive penalties taken by the Bulls in the third period. Brennan Parker, the latest to be sent to the box. Might have actually referred to him as Ben Parker once or twice. My apologies for that. And better. Shepard and the dot matched up against Salito. The draw is one back, looking for a shot. It's blocked in the slot. Another one turned aside by Wogelmuth, and that's gonna do it. The Bulls will collect a championship. That's all for this season. It's a tremendous moment for these young players, all of whom hopefully have a very long career, very long, what's the word I'm looking for? A deep felt, long held love of the game. That's what this is all about at the end of the day. It's about the memories you make on the ice, the memories you make with your teammates. And while there can only be one champion, it's a great moment for both these squads getting to play the game they love. And life goes by pretty fast. If you blink, you just might miss it. Obviously quoting there, but words that hold true. You don't realize how true until it's all over. An undefeated season, 22-0 for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. In the same year that their JV Red Squad went undefeated, 24-0 to win a title. In the same year that the number 5 seed varsity squad defeated Sachem, East Islip, and St. Anthony's consecutively to claim a varsity title. Vinny Salito's brother won a title with that squad a year after he won a JV title. And it seems like after a few years where the Smithtown Hauppauge squad, again, the standard for a program like this, it's to win every year. They are fast approaching that era again. And perhaps St. Anthony's dynasty is over. Shots end. We'll pause for the announcement of the trophy. Players will be receiving their SCHSHL championship winning hat. First one to receive it will be Colin Schwarby. Right behind him, John Mills. Andrew Katchen. Vinny Salito. Luke Jarrett. Gavin McCormick. Joe Costa. Sean Wogelmuth, commonly known as Woogie. Matt Ackerman. Joe Jaculard. Brennan Parker. Alex Losito was unable to take part in this game, missed time, I believe due to injury, was not eligible to play. Does get his very own championship hat. Connor Krakow. John Ferraro. Ryan Leicht. Mason Nasta. Sean Prisgent Jr. Jake Hayes. And finally, last but not least, Matt Benstock. Your 2024 SCHSHL Developmental Champions, the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Congratulations to all the players, the entire coaching staff, head coach Jeff Lakowitz, assistant coaches Brian Canny, Brian Krakow, and Paul Arizi. Carrying it now, it's Ackerman heading off the ice to celebrate at the Zamboni door. Fellow Smithtown Hauppauge players there to support them. You've been watching SCHSHL action on the Long Island Sports Network, your home for Suffolk County High School hockey. Taking a look around the league, the developmental season is over. The freshman one is still underway. Middle Country down 4-3 against Sachem. The Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls are your SCHSHL Developmental Champions. Congratulations once again to their entire roster. The Longwood Lions will be back, but for now, this is the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls moment. Vinny Salito carrying the trophy back to the bench. on behalf of the entire crew here, it's been an absolute pleasure calling this game, working on this game, all the work required behind the scenes. Not unlike that of your coaching staff, that of your teammates. And we couldn't do without all of you watching at home who support us year in, year out. We're grateful you enjoy the product. Though in truth, all we're doing here is capturing a moment, like lightning in a bottle. Jack Ziskin signing off on the Long Island Sports Network. Final score, 5-0 in favor of the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls, your 2024 SCHSHL Developmental champions.